Hey everybody, Gunnison Undercover. Today is Tuesday, July 8th, 2019. It is 7:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Beautiful day here in New Jersey. It was up in the mid-80s. Humidity wasn't too bad. And right now, the day is winding down. The sun is starting to set. Very lovely evening here. I love this time of the night, the day, I should say. It's just so nice to come out and sit and watch the sun go down or go for a little walk. Yeah, that's my way of relaxing. So we got another Blue Zero Hero story. This one actually originated about a year ago, but it's just coming to light now. And this one comes out of Lower Township Police Department. That's here in New Jersey. Somewhere, I'm not familiar where Lower Township is at, but it has to do with a former lieutenant who was very thirsty, let's just say. And it wasn't summertime either. That's what's boggling about it. But he was drinking an awful lot. And somebody saw him driving like that down the road, and they called the police. And he happened to be in his own jurisdiction where the nepotism and the blue line of bullshit exists. So I'm going to open up the story here and read about it. There's actually a video out, body cam video of it that you can watch. I'll provide the link for you and you can go watch it for yourself. You can see how the police officers are uncomfortable with what they got to do, but they got to do it. And this is dated June 24th, 2019. This is reported on the press of AtlanticCity.com. It's on many other spots too. And there's his ugly face right there. Look at him. He's a fine, upstanding, well-trained police officer out risking his life, protecting and serving the community. So we're going to find out what this fine, upstanding hero has done. Blue Zero Hero, more like it. Lower Township, a Township Police Lieutenant who has not returned to work since being charged with driving with a blood alcohol content 4.5 times the legal limit in 2018, has retired, and his arrest is the subject of an ongoing administrative investigation. Excuse me. So here's a key thing. I've talked about this before. When they got their retirement time in and they know they're going to get convicted of what the crime they did, they retire, because if they don't retire and they get convicted while still working, they can risk losing their job and their pension. That's right. Now, he's a lieutenant. I didn't look up to see how much he was earning, but the lieutenant, conservatively, $148,000, $150,000, do 65% of that, and that gives you your retirement amount. So it goes on to say, in a video released Monday, Police Lieutenant John Chew, C-H-E-W, 48, can be seen struggling to complete field sobriety tests administered by subordinate officers during a traffic stop conducted less than a mile from his home on April 27, 2018. After failing several roadside tests, Chew was placed under arrest. According to the police report, Chew's BAC was 0.36%. The legal limit in New Jersey is 0.08%. This guy was ripped. Chew, contacted Monday, said that he retired April 1st, 2019, but declined to comment on the incident in which he was charged with driving while intoxicated and failure to maintain lane. Township Police Captain Martin Biersbach said Monday that Chew was not technically suspended. He was not permitted to return to work and had to use his available time. So that was nice. So instead of suspending him, the guy takes some personal time off. You see how it all works? An internal affairs investigation began immediately and has not been completed pending Chew's retirement filings, Biersbach said. Why, I never get these internal investigations. You watch the video, it's very simple. I think a third grader could look at this and figure it out and say, oh, he was drunk, he got arrested. They got a call, they responded, there he is, he's drunk, he can't hardly talk, stand up, or do anything. The video and police record were first posted online Saturday by YouTube channel operator Real World Police. The press obtained the video report of the police report and was provided with a video of the car stop by township officials Monday. Chu was placed on administrative leave following his arrest, according to the police report. Detective Sergeant Aaron Sykes of the Cape May County Prosecutor's Office said county top law enforcement agent was notified of the arrest, but that any administrative investigation in this instance would be handled by Lower Township Police. That's right, they investigate themselves and never find anything wrong. Lower Township Manager James Ridgway said the township cannot comment on the incident because it's considered a personnel issue. As per legal instructions, we're not allowed to discuss personal issues publicly, he said. Ridgway confirmed Chu no longer worked for the township. Chu, who started his career with the department in 1995, has been promoted to lieutenant 3 months before his arrest, according to state pension data, where he is still listed as active. Now get this, I'm kind of disappointed. He's not making as much as I thought he did. Chu earned an annual salary of $127,242. According to the police report, a citizen contacted police shortly before 6:30 p.m. about a vehicle driving erratically and at a high rate of speed. The description of the vehicle matched Chu's 2002, look, I'm burping, black Chevrolet pickup truck. Chu was pulled over by patrolman Michael Nussis and then Corporal John Ambruster near Honeysuckle Lane and Idell Street after passing by the police station on Breakwater Road. When Nussis approached the vehicle, he detected the smell of alcohol and those Chu's eyes were watery and droopy, the police report said. Ambruster told Chu that the officer's body cams were recording that he and Nussis had to handle this like anything else before asking his superior to exit the vehicle. Now, I'll put the link to the story in here. There's more to read. And I just want to talk about the video real quick. I watched most of the video. And what I took from that is the officer says that they got a call on this and they have to do something about it. Now, if they had not gotten a call and they saw Lieutenant Chu driving erratically and swerving and being a drunk, they could have given him a little courtesy and given him a ride home and he'd be okay. You see how the blue line works? If that had been you and I and they didn't get a call on us, but they happened to see us driving around like that, what do you think would happen? That's right. And then they keep this quiet for almost a year. I mean, a private citizen is the one that got the video on it and posted on his YouTube channel. Once again, social media is exposing these blue Zero Hero turds. So it comes out, now they're forced to respond to the thing, and here we are. Now, one other thing I like to point out, you always see these every week on the blotters they call it. The police put out the blotter of the arrests and everything they did. They never put his name on there, right? They never put the story, we arrested Lieutenant Chu. Never. And then when you ask questions about, we can't talk about it, it's a personnel record. But boy, if it's you and I, they got it on there. They're going to tell you your name, your age, where you live, and what you did, and what you were charged with. They throw your dirt all out there, even though you're not even convicted of anything. You're just accused of something. So there we have it. Another blue Zero Hero who's thirsty. This is one of the things police have a problem with, is drinking. And I am friends with a police officer, a retired one. He's a retired sergeant. And he had some drinking problems and he got caught. And it didn't work out too good for him. He has to hoof it now and Uber it for a period of time. And he tried telling me that there's a lot of stress in his job and things of that nature, and personal problems in his life, and I guess he turns to the bottle. And but sometimes I don't know what the stress is that these police have that causes them to do that. I've had a lot of stressful situations. I mean, I survived Hurricane Sandy. I mean, after the hurricane came through, I had nowhere to live. I was four-wheel living for a period of time. That's pretty stressful. I've come back and had no money in my pocket, no job, no nothing, wondering where I'm going to have some money as my money runs out. I didn't turn to drinking. So sometimes I just wonder what the stress is on their job. I mean, a lot of these guys are getting paid six figures. I guess you got to be in their shoes to understand why, but I think drinking is a personal choice, an excuse for not facing some of your problems or dealing with some of your problems. I know I used to drink, but I was a binge drinker. I used to work in a nightclub, and I would drink to become a different person, and being a different person would help me hook up. And I'm not in that scene anymore, and I don't really touch the alcohol anymore. One, because I don't want to deal with the hangover in the morning. That's the big question people drinking. How do you handle that hangover in the morning, especially when you get older? It's brutal. You're drinking for 2-3 hours, you get buzzed, you get drunk, you have a good time, and then you got to spend 24 hours recuperating. That right there is enough to make you want to stop. Okay, so I will put a link to the video. You can go watch that. I'm not going to put it in there because it's too long. I'll post the link for the story. You can read about that. And let's hear what you have to say about a drunken cop who was treated pretty nicely. I mean, the cops, I don't think they put the cuffs on him backwards. They were very nice with him. Very, very, very nice with him. And they were very uncomfortable with what they had to do, but they had to do what they had to do. And one thing I'll say, and I'll finish up the video with this, is I'm starting to see a lot more stories where police are not tolerating drunk drivers, and it doesn't matter whether you're a civilian or you're a cop. They are arresting you. So the message to you drunk driving cops out there, the Blue Line Gang is not covering for you. So you might want to think twice about drinking. This is Gunnison Undercover. Till the next time, you know the drill. If you read something, see something on Facebook, one of these propaganda, stupid stories that the police departments are putting out there to make them look like they're heroes, and you know it's BS, and you think it's worthy of me doing a story on it, send it over. You got my email address. You can message me. You can post it in the comment section. And if it's good, I'll do it. I want to get all those stories out there and expose them, some of the nonsense they're doing. I mean, right now their big thing is child manipulation. Lots of child manipulation postings going on here in the Monmouth County area, Ocean County area, the towns that I do subscribe to, and I see their postings. It's all child manipulation. All right, people, till next time.